Hello, good evening. So I've been doing a little bit of picking this evening, picking of the produce here, and I thought it would be a nice thing to document the picking of the produce as indeed it happens. Well, not quite as it happens, but shortly after it has happened. What about that then, hey? So shall we go and have a look at what has been picked? Because very intriguing time of year this year, I find. You know, when you're harvesting and your hard work is paying off. You know, that work you did in the spring. You know, them seedlings that indeed you sown. And away we go, yes. So let's go outside and have a look, shall we? Sorry. Okay, so this is indeed where a lot of the produce picking has indeed occurred, and you can see here, look, yes, now this is what happens if you don't pick in time, okay? They go to seed, spinach and Swiss chard there. But yes, and some kale as well. You can't see that under there. You've seen it all before here, but certainly lovely. And man, I tell you, I've seriously had a large harvest off of these taberries. I mean, they're really, really, you know, an amazing. I'll just show you. I know you've seen them before, but I'll show you again. Why not? But look, all those all ready to come. Look, and this is one good down there. Look. Look at that beauty. Oh dear, should we have him there? I mean, the thing is, right, one of the things that's so fantastic about these taberries, tayloads, is the fact that they crop for such a long period of time. So yeah, I'll show you what I've picked. But we're not going to pick these today. The beetroot here says variety Boltardy. Okay. Not going to pick those today, but they're ready. And here as well, broad beans, they're ready as well. But what else? Oh yeah, look at this one. Look, this Boltardy beetroot. This is lovely. This one, a good size on that one. But yeah, and you know, it's a good time to have a look really at what's going on. I don't know if I can find any at the moment, but the old cucumber. Look, there you go. The old cucumbers here. Look, have got. There you go. Market more cucumbers. Starting to form little cucumbers on there now. So, you know, all being well, the sort of continuosity, if that's even a word, of, you know, fruit and veg or whatever should be pretty rampant for the next... I do enjoy foraging, you know, because it kind of puts you back in touch with, you know, yourself. Really, because I do like them like this when they're sometimes sharp, but you know, just thinking of, you know, going out and picking your own food, because of course, you know, we pick it off the supermarket shelves quite often, don't we? But you know, it's nice to pick your own. Yeah. Oh, I've got to show you this variety Moulin Rouge geraniums, lovely deep red, coming out now. So. Geraniums. Now, if you can get some geranium seeds, you can buy them, you know, on the wherever really. You can buy them, you know, probably garden centres, internet, wherever. But you can put them in now, okay, and then overwinter them. Got to keep them in a frost-free place. So if you germinate them now, you can have, you know, they take a while actually to get going, and I set these, I think it was last September, so it's only like 9 months ago, and I overwintered these. I got them through the winter, but they've only just started flowering, so there you go. Okay, so this is the harvest, some summer fruits. I picked some of these a little bit too early, to be honest, like some of these blueberries, but I quite enjoy eating them when they're a little bit sharpish, so, you know, and this cherry as well, you know, that could have been left on the tree a little bit longer, but I'm not worried, because, you know, that's fine. But yeah, so, and we've got some spinach here. We haven't here, this is the Swiss chard, but, no, it's not, that's the spinach, and I've got Ford Hook Giant chard as well, you know, really good, and some, I think it's Vate's blue curled kale, so, you know, all good healthy stuff, really is. Nutrients, plenty of nutrients, good exercise picking it, healthy stuff all round, really. Now, runner beans, we're not going to be long before we get some lovely crops of runner beans, which is brilliant. So what we've got there, look, we've got some lovely red flowers, very ornamental. I mean, one thing that I have seen people do is you can get varieties of runner bean which have white flowers. White Lady is a name that springs to mind. I grew them a few years ago and they're very good actually. And if you have red and white growing up the same cane, it can look very ornamental when they're flowering. Certainly, you know, plenty of flowers here, and I'm, you know, quite happy really with just how lovely they look like this as well. Yeah, so as we go into the sort of polytunnel here, so the peaches, they're not quite there yet. I mean, you can see just how lovely they look. I mean, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? You know, it really does look nice, but they're not just quite there yet. They need a bit. They're a bit. You know, you couldn't eat them now. They're too hard. But like this little clump here, look. I mean, that one there is a whopper. That one down there, look. Try and find you can see it. I'm not going to be getting it yet, but I've more or less decided that I would like another peach tree. Now, I'm taking my time to decide what I want, but I'm thinking very much of a white flesh variety. That's at least what I'm thinking right now. But the other day I was thinking about getting one of them sort of donut peaches, you know. But I do want another peach because they are... I'm trying to build up my sort of collection of exotics, yes. Now, I know peach is not really what one would consider an exotic fruit like you would a mango, but it's a hardy exotic, if you will, and that's what I'm sort of trying to get more of, really, you know, hardy exotics. But, you know, I love growing peaches, so I'm thinking of getting a new tree, but it won't be yet. And obviously because of peach leaf curl, which I spoke a lot about in the past, I'm going to be very selective over what tree I buy. Ideally, I'd like to see one in full leaf that hasn't got peach leaf curl, and then I'll be looking at maybe purchasing that one, because I don't want to get one in sort of dormancy and then it wakes up the following year covered in leaf curl. You get me? So following season. So that's sort of how I'm thinking, but avoiding the old leaf curl here because I've got it under cover. But that's very important. So probably a peach tree is probably going to be another peach tree is going to be the next sort of purchase if one will, but it might change. So there you go, a bit of a harvest this evening. Hope you're all doing well. If you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.